Welcome to the Viral Academy. A hello from Oldenburg too. Today we want to carry out a gearbox flush on this beautiful model and icon of the off-road scene. To do this, we have dismantled a gearbox so that you can take a look inside. A 9G-Tronic transmission is installed here. We want to flush this model. We have already taken an oil sample. This is what it looks like after 60,000 kilometers. This is what new oil looks like. Martin now explains a little about the materials we need. For a gearbox flush, we need a flushing device and the right spare parts. We have prepared another expert kit for this. Firstly, we have the required oil plus an extra quantity that we need if we want to flush. We have the oil pan, which contains the filters. And this part. This is the riser pipe. This has special features. Mercedes has come up with a 4-stage system here. This allows you to fill the oil. It can be leveled or drained. We have already covered the most important points. We got the oil sample. We've read out the fault memory and we've also been on a test drive. Now it's time to get started. The database tells us how we adapt to the vehicle and we take you to the vehicle and show you how. Our flushing device always comes with an adapter case. We have picked out the right parts and attached them. As we need more space to adapt, we have to remove the radiator. The adaptation is now complete. I start the engine briefly and then we check whether everything is tight. The adaptation is tight. The flow direction is recognized automatically and the device explains the process to us. At the beginning we make a few small adjustments. We can decide for or against cleaning with cleaner. We clean for 5 minutes and use 200 milliliters of fresh gear oil. No manufacturer recommends a special cleaner for their gearbox, so we work with fresh gearbox oil and the additives it contains. The cleaning process is now complete. You can also see in the 2 sight glasses how the oil has circulated through the entire circuit. And now we start the flushing process. We've already pumped most of the oil through the converter into our flushing device and the next step is to remove the oil pan where the filter is located. And see how much is still in there. Mercedes prescribes a maintenance interval of 80,000 kilometers. We now have 60,000 kilometers here and can already see from the magnets how much wear such a transmission has. As the vehicle is also used as a towing vehicle, the gearbox is naturally subject to a higher load, so you shouldn't wait too long to carry out maintenance. Let's go to the model and take a look at where the wear actually occurs. Here on the model you can see various multi-plate clutches. One can be seen here in the torque converter, but of course also in the gearbox itself. And this is where the shifting processes cause abrasion, because a load acts on the multi-plate clutches. You can also see the planetary gear sets here, where metallic abrasion also occurs, which is then absorbed by the magnet. By flushing the gearbox in this way, we now ensure that the surfaces on the multi-plate clutches are cleaned again and an optimum frictional connection is created. We have now dismantled the filters with the oil pan and are moving on to the next step, where we flush the radiator. The great thing about our new flushing device is that we have a guided diagnosis and are accompanied step by step through the entire process. Another advantage is that we can remove the control unit from the appliance. So now I can start the engine in here and monitor the process at the same time. So far we've done all the work. Now it's time to check the fill level. It is important to make sure that we have the right temperature. According to the manufacturer, this is between 35 and 55 degrees. Okay, we're at 49 degrees. I've now moved the riser pipe for the overflow test to position 3 and now we need to add some oil with the flushing device. We just have to pump more oil into the gearbox and then we can see as soon as oil runs out of the opening that the fill level is correct. Now we have seen that the oil is no longer flowing and is just dripping. The riser pipe must be returned to position 1. Now pull out the adjustment tool. Then insert the new screw. As a final step after the flushing process, we shift through the gears as far as possible. We have now completed the flushing process. We recommend reading out the fault memory before the test drive. If something is conspicuous during the test drive, check the fault memory again. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Do you have any questions or suggestions? Send us a comment and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We are now going for a test drive. The shifting behavior is wonderful and we're looking forward to the next use.